Hello, I'm Justin Mortier from the Grand Beach and Sugar Beach Resorts in Traverse City, Michigan. The reason that I feel that TruNorth stands apart from most other landscaping companies is their attention to detail and their responsiveness. From getting quotes and ideas to when the crew is here performing the work, they're very responsive and can adapt to a lot of different ideas that we collaborate on together. They want to include our opinion, and we know when to be quiet and listen as well, because they are the experts and they do a wonderful job. Some of the other things that really stand out for us are their professionalism. You can't do landscaping at night or behind closed doors, so they're in the public eye when they're working at our facility, and they always look professional. They have matching uniforms. They're polite to our guests. They always stop in and ask if there's anything else that they can do for us while they're here. And that means a lot because you have to have a good partnership, and they take great care of us. One of the reasons that I would recommend them is they have some very creative minds there. They can take some beautiful ideas and alter them to fit within our budget when needed. They're very responsive. It's a full service, from doing some major bulldozing projects for us to the delicacies of the details in planting annuals. Great to have someone that knows what they're talking about, knows what types of plants will prosper and flourish and grow in certain areas and which ones won't, and also which ones were beyond our budget. And so it was excellent to have a couple of renderings and ideas of how things would fit and how they would look, both on paper as well as on property, and having them show us how things would look in different heights and different colors. And so the time they took with us to work on each of our projects was amazing. And even as we were walking around the properties, they pointed out things that we hadn't thought of, or some preventative things. In fact, we had some trees that they noticed were showing some signs of disease while we were doing a totally different project. And the fact that they noticed that and were able to treat that during their next visit to us is huge. I mean, those are the types of people that you want to do business with. Yeah, they're a great group to work with, and they have your best interest in mind. The other thing I would talk about is the curb appeal. I think a lot of that is easy to overlook because nowadays we feel that we have to spend so much time on the internet presenting our image and our company in a digital form. But there's a lot to be said still for the curb appeal, because that is the first impression for people when they're driving by or pulling into our property. And having that be a warm, colorful, inviting, professional-looking atmosphere allows us to start things on the right foot with our guests. And we greatly appreciate that. And I know that we're more successful every year because of the relationship we have with TruNorth Landscape. I'd recommend them to anybody. In fact, I've even used them at my own home.